afternoon, Toastmasters. Ryan, thanks very much for your speech. First, jumping right into it, I loved your opening. I loved the way you structured your opening. The pen in the mouth, the quote, the statistics that you used. It was a real good way to start to frame your speech. I think probably one of the things I liked best about your speech was the way that you structured it. You invited us in with this image of a doorway. Here's a smile, and it's an invitation into this doorway. I was wondering where you were going. You brought us into this very simple structure of here's how it starts with my wife, this tennis match that goes bad. Here's this unlikely teacher, and then here's this resolution. So it was just this really wonderful arc, and you pulled it all together with this one simple point, which was that you can't really be angry when you're smiling. So there was everything was very whole to me. It felt very whole. There was a couple points where I think you could have improved. If anyone has half as much OCD as I do, putting a pen in my mouth was a little bit uncomfortable. The germ kind of thing popped right into my mind. One other point with the smiling, you opened with sort of a question to the audience with smiling. For me, that was a bit of a rhetorical question. Who wants to smile, essentially, was the way you put it. I would have loved to have you bring in your humor right there. Here's a way to sort of introduce this question, but everyone wants to smile for sure. Going into your description, you painted this beautiful picture of this boy and his father, and I hadn't noticed that I was lacking a little bit of that same description of you and your wife. So I got all this wonderful sort of images of this boy and his dad, where I felt like I could have used some more of that with you and your wife. And really what that sort of gave for me was sort of a bigger picture of why this was important. Why is it important for anger to not be there when you can smile? Why, and this is for a story for us. If you could have given me a little bit of a sense of depth in this, of an image with your wife, or why this was threatening, or where you felt like this opportunity to learn this lesson really was important to you, I felt like I would have been a little bit more involved in this as a story. It's an opportunity for your speech because you set it up so well as a structure, as a story with an arc. The only place where I felt like I could have come in to join you more was if I felt like there was a bit more sort of importance of why it's important to smile. We know it's important to smile. And what I was looking for was an invitation in of why this was so important to you. But overall, I think you did a great job, and like I said, you've got the structure for a great story, and I'm sure you can improve it a whole lot more. Thanks very much.